Hello, I'm Alex Chapchian.
And I'm Jasmine Vahid Safa.
We are both animators here at Duolingo. And today, we'll be talking about the transformative role of animation and technology in our app, as well as how it makes our learners' education journey more delightful, universal, and enjoyable.
If you've used Duolingo before, you'll already know how prominent animation and art is to our brand. In fact, we have an amazing in-house design studio team who is responsible for making all of the animations and illustrations you have seen over the years. That includes this year's amazing Duocon intro that you saw at the start of the show. And while it may not be immediately apparent as to why, our animated characters do in fact play a key part in our mission to bring the best education to the world and making it universally available.
Here at Duolingo, we are always seeking new and innovative ways to make learning more engaging and enjoyable. And while we use animation in a variety of ways, both in and out of the app, today's presentation will be primarily focused on the in-app use of animation, as well as how we use the latest software and technology to bring more animation to learners.
When you learn with Duolingo, you'll encounter not only charming animation cues, but also our beloved cast of world characters, including Duo the Owl himself. But overall, it helps to create a more engaging and enriching experience for learners. You can find these animations woven throughout the app, and the reason for this is simple. Animation is universal. It has this unique ability to transcend language barriers, which allows us to connect with our learners on a deeper and more intuitive level.
For example, the use of body language in animation offers a universal method for expressing emotions and intentions that can be easily understood by individuals from any linguistic background. One character's gaze can direct attention or express interest, while another character's expression can express success or confusion. It is a fundamental human language that resonates with anyone around the world. That's why animation has become a key tool for enhancing the learning experience, and we are dedicated to continue using it to elevate our courses. As we explore new learning methods and immersive features, we are discovering more unique ways to bring more animations to the app.
Although animation can make learning fun and engaging and encouraging for our users, it doesn't come without its own set of unique challenges. For starters, animation is notoriously time-consuming. And that challenge becomes particularly daunting as we are continuing to ramp up the volumes of animations needed to support all of the features that we are introducing to all our language courses. And with the launch of math and music, we will need even more animations to support this expansion of new subjects because we need to maintain the uniformity of that gratifying learning experience that Duolingo is known for. Part of maintaining that uniformity means that we have to maintain consistency. And part of maintaining consistency means we cannot compromise the animation quality in this process. So, how are we going to take volume of animation, quality of animation, and time to produce the animation and make this feasible for the app? Is there an economical way to meet these goals? How are we going to satisfy these demanding needs in an efficient way?
The key is in finding a way to gain the most value from the work that we do. A scalable solution, if you will. This scalable solution is where RIVE comes into the picture. RIVE is a powerful animation software that allows us designers, illustrators, animators, and engineers to collaborate and create animation assets that are not only interesting, but also interactive. At its core, RIVE helps take a limited number of animation assets and allows us to mix and match them into a variety of ways to create a virtually unlimited number of combinations. It allows us to streamline the animation process while also making a single compact animation file that can be used for multiple unique purposes. RIVE empowers us to save animation time, create design consistency, and add more value to our animations.
One of the most visible ways we are using RIVE in the app is the addition of lip sync to the characters in the actual lessons. The lip syncing posed a challenge for us from the beginning. We teach more than 40 languages across more than 100 courses, each containing thousands of sentences. So manually animating the mouth shapes for not just one character, but 10 world characters was completely out of the question. So we had to think about it in a more practical way. We needed to account for any possible combinations of mouth shapes that would be running on top of the character animations that are reacting to a learner in real time, but also not affecting them or breaking them. To overcome this challenge, we used RIVE to develop two systems. The first system was just for the mouths, which would be programmatically called and can be called in any order that you'd like. Then the second system was the actual character animation, which would be from an idle state would be triggered to go into an incorrect or correct state, based on if you got it right or wrong. We were then able to run these two systems at the same time, which allowed for independent movement of the mouth without actually affecting the character animation. Now, one might be wondering, why would you do this? Who cares? What is the point of putting so much effort and energy into something as small as minuscule mouth movements? Well, for starters, we thought that it would help to make the characters feel more alive, like that they were talking to you as an attentive study buddy instead of just a character with audio playing over them as they moved. Additionally, we thought it would help to provide some visual reinforcement of the spoken content, which is pretty important when you're learning a language. But on a more technical level, we realized how we could magnify animations in the app because of this project. Even in its earliest and roughest form, and I do mean rough, the fact that we got it working for just even 1 or 2 courses was huge for us because it informed us about this animation system and that it could work. And what kind of learning app would we be if we didn't encourage learning internally? As tools are evolving, so will our knowledge and understanding of them. And we will continue to implement those into the animations. We will continue this cycle of experimenting, improving, and refining, not just the lip sync, but other animations in the app over time too.
After the success of the lip syncing experiment, we continued to take this animation system and create an all-new lesson type on the path called Duo Radio. This new feature delivers language lessons through brief yet compelling radio shows hosted by the world characters. The stories explore a wide range of topics, offering a powerful simulation of real-world conversation, all while integrating humor and surprises to keep the stories feeling fresh, new, and entertaining. Every Duo Radio episode starts with an opening that changes depending on who's hosting the show. The length of the opening depends on the character's spoken language. And there are fictional callers, represented by avatars, that can call into the show at any time. Instead of needing to create countless versions of these animations, we used RIVE's cutting-edge technology to easily reuse animations and switch between characters, expressions, and avatars. Despite appearing simple, this involved animators building a system that allowed engineers to control the host character, their reveal time, their expression, and which avatars are calling into the show. Utilizing RIVE for Duo Radio paved the way to build thousands of potential ways to experience a single Duo Radio episode. The inclusion of lip syncing adds to the immersion, allowing characters to mouth the words that they speak. With these innovative features, Duo Radio is set to transform language learning by providing engaging and immersive content for learners around the world. And this is just the start. We're excited to expand on these scalable systems to bring even more animations and immersive lessons to the app in the coming year.
By leveraging animation's universal language and incorporating it thoughtfully throughout the app, we are committed to creating engaging and delightful interactions for our learners with the purpose of cheering you on and celebrating your milestones, also while providing an enriching educational experience.
We will continue to embrace animation as one of the many ways we can make learning fun and effective, all while making education more universally available. Thank you.